This show may contain language and dialogue of an explicit content and is not recommended for the closed-minded individual. The information being presented will be of a higher level of comprehension and may be offensive to those who have conformed to the false illusions of opportunity and liberty in America. Those who have pledged allegiance unknowingly to the very enemy they claim to stand against. Those who have digested the toxic persuasions of government and politics. Those who are afraid to fight for freedom, justice, and equality. Those who are afraid to speak out against the bullshit going on in this country. You will not enjoy the information being presented. It will piss you off.
Oh, hell yeah.
You will think it's corny, whack, and boring. So please, don't waste your time.
Don't do it.
Change the station.
Do it now.
The sounds you are about to hear may be devastating to your ear.
We are live in the studio. All praises due to the Most High, most gracious, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. From thee we come, to thee we shall return. All my brothers and sisters, all my friends, my fans, and all my listeners, welcome to another edition of FMW Live in the Studio. Privileged we are. We all should consider this moment a grand privilege because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. And some brothers and sisters that was here with us last Wednesday, they ain't here with us this Wednesday. So if you were tuned in, you should consider this a grand privilege. All praises due to the privileger, the Most High, most gracious, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. From thee we come, to thee we shall return. It's the funk, baby!
Inspire you, inspire you, inspire you, so you can look inside you and reach the higher you. Brother, it's just you and me and our community. If you don't make a move, it ain't gonna be like
It's supposed to be.
This is new to me. I don't usually feed into the fuckery
As long as it don't fuck with me.
Now niggas rhyming to these beats, open fire when they beat. Niggas dying
in these streets.
Niggas lying in their cheeks in the sex industry.
Between the next niggas' cheeks.
You on a whole nother level.
This is what you get when you dance with the devil.
They call you rebel, foot on the pedal, and keep your trigger finger on the metal. Inspire you, inspire you, inspire you, so you can look inside of you. And reach the
Bellevue patient is back. I'ma inspire you, inspire you, inspire you, so you can look inside of you
and reach the higher you.
It's the funk, baby. It's the funk, baby. Okay, Funk Master Wiz, the original hardcore underground hip-hop pioneer. Y'all know what it is. It's the Wednesday night grungy special edition. Oh yeah. You know how we do on Wednesday night, but this Wednesday night is August 7th, 2024. We in Atlanta, baby. We down here in the ATL in the USA with the original. That means the first. That means numero uno. The original hardcore underground hip-hop pioneer, Too Gully for daytime radio. The man who wouldn't water down or sweeten up his lyrics. So let me tell you what they did. They kicked me under the rug. Yeah, they did. They ain't want to give me no shine, no money, and no love. But here I is, live in the flesh. Funk Master Wiz, the nigga you love to hate. Y'all know how I get down. This is the Conversation Music Station, where you say what you like, but you be who the hell you are. Oh, hell yeah. We mean what we say, and we say what we mean. It's the Funk Baby! Woo! Hey, yo! Kill it, kill that noise! Kill it, kill that noise! What? Kill it, kill that noise! Kill it, kill that noise! Boom! FMW, we are live on YouTube. The Bellevue Patient is back. You know how I do. FLW. Let's go! East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. FMW. We live on YouTube. Peace and blessings, my brothers and sisters, my friends, my fans, and all my listeners. Welcome to another edition of FMW Live in the studio. I'm not going to take up a lot of time tonight. I'm not going to do no long, extensive presentation, but I just want to share some things with my brothers and sisters, my friends, my fans, and all my listeners. Just a few things I got on my mind, and I'm going to keep it real with you, okay? I'm not trying to discriminate, but I'm really speaking to the believers. This is a message to the believers. Now, if this message can resonate with you, then you know, then I'm talking to you. But this is really a message to those who are on a higher level of consciousness. Those who are on a higher level of consciousness, who are striving for a higher level of spiritual connection with the Most High. That's who I'm speaking to tonight. Because I noticed some things. I noticed that every 50 years, they redesign, they upgrade, they improve on the tactics. They upgrade, they improve on the tactics that are being used against the masses. I've been noticing that. I watched my grandfather's generation, my father's generation. I'm looking at my generation. I'm watching my sons and daughters' generation, and I'm noticing there's a cycle. This BS is being recycled, but upgraded and improved to fit the occasion. And today we living in the millennial era. So they got to recycle. They got to upgrade. They got to improve their tactics. And so cats like me, who you would consider an OG, they don't want us around. They don't want us around. They don't want to hear our opinions. They don't want us educating and enlightening and uplifting the people. They don't want us talking. They don't want us telling you what came before you and how it was before you got here. They don't want us speaking out on the upgrades that they're doing to keep you in the position that they're keeping you in. Every new generation must experience a new level of control, a new level of manipulation, a new level of indoctrination. Because the same old thing, it ain't gonna work for y'all. It ain't gonna work for the next generation, so they constantly gotta keep upgrading. They constantly gotta have new tactics. They constantly gotta have new strategies. They constantly gotta have new policies, new faces, and new routines. But it's the same old game. It's the same old game. And I remember, I'm not even gonna say that yet. I'm gonna save that part. But I'm gonna just say this. They have the new generation of American people have to be trained. You have to be conditioned. You have to get whipped in line. Oh yeah. You gotta follow the agenda. You gotta follow the protocol. You gotta get a social security number. You gotta get a birth certificate. You gotta get your fingerprint, your footprint. Oh, we gotta document you. You are documented. You are in the books. Some people looking at me go, yo, what is the tactic then, Wiz? What are you talking about? We documented, we in the books, you know, they regurgitating and recycling the same old BS every 50 years for the next generation and the next generation. What are you trying to say by saying that? Well, let me get it straight to you, partner. I'm talking about the old sneaky tactic. It's called divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. We still haven't figured out how to unite because they so busy keeping their foot on your neck, keeping you divided. So you can't even think straight. You can't even form a strategy. You can't even come up with a solution to get that boot off your neck. All humanity has been divided up. You can't see it? Oh, hell no! You should have never said that. You can't see it. Okay, let me help you out. Here we go. Bloods, Crips. Red, blue. Republican, Democrat. East Coast, West Coast. Heterosexual, homosexual. Oh, we divided. From the north to the south. Oh, we divided. And it's because we've been divided that it's easier for us to be separated. And once we are separated, it becomes that much more easier to conquer us. So that's the road that we are headed down, the road of being conquered. Now, you can't get mad at those who's coming to conquer you. I'm not mad at the opposition. This is one thing I want you to understand. I understand. I understand you got an agenda. You got a plan. You got a scheme. And this scheme has been in effect for a very long time. I'm not upset with you. I get it. We at war. It's war. It's been war. I understand. I'm not upset with you, but I'm very disappointed at my people. I'm disappointed at you because you still yet haven't gotten it. We are still separated. We are still divided. We can't come together for one common cause. Now, I know they got a lot of dirty, rotten tactics that they use against us, things that we could never conceive, things we could never even think of, because they got all the secrets, they got all the books, and they've been doing this for a very long time. But there was a time when it was just a situation. I mean, the American black folk is always going to be at the top of the list. They always going to be the primary target. Let's get that straight. The American black is always going to be the biggest threat, always going to be at the list of priority. You are the biggest threat because of your greatness that you don't even know about. They've been keeping this from you for a very long time. Miseducating you, indoctrinating you, filling up your brain with a bunch of unnecessary nonsense that ain't gonna get you through the everyday life. All this indoctrination, miseducation, all this college degree, all it is programming you. That's all you doing is being programmed. I'm a 7th grade dropout. Hear me now. I left the educational system in the 7th grade. And here I is today with you. I'm a self-educated man. My children have been homeschooled. But today it's not just about black folk. I mean, like I said, black folk gonna always be at the top of the list. They always gonna be a priority of targeting. But it ain't just about black folk no more. It's about all folk. All folk. If they catch you sleeping, if you're not paying attention, if you volunteering to conform to whatever they say for you to do, if you're willing to do it voluntarily, even though there hasn't been any evidence to confirm, no safety, no guidelines, and you willingly submit and conform to what you're being told through media and social media and politicians and other human beings, then you deserve whatever you get. You deserve whatever you get because you are abusing your own free will. You holding your own self hostage. You allowing yourself to be dictated to. You won't even think for yourself anymore because you've elected these officials to think for you. You trust them. They smiling faces. Their articulate vocabulary, their nice clean suits, their shirt and ties, and a bunch of gift of gab. Oh, yes, it is. It's a bunch of talk. Have you ever received anything that you've been promised? Hear me now. Talk to me, man. Listen, it's just us. Have you ever received anything that they promised you? Have your parents ever received anything that they promised them? Have your grandparents ever received any ease? Have they ever received anything that was tangible that they could have passed on to you to inspire you, to show you that this is the proper road to go down? These are the people who's in your corner These are the people who want to see you uprise, who want to see your condition improve. This is the movement. That's your team right there. Did they ever do those things to you? Did they ever show you any evidence, or did you just simply follow tradition? Did you just simply do what they've been doing? Did you do any research? Did you find out for yourself? Maybe your parents didn't know. Maybe your grandparents didn't know. Maybe your great-great-great-parents didn't know. They didn't have Wi-Fi. They didn't have social media. They didn't have Bluetooth. They didn't have Gmail and Yahoo. They didn't have computers and cell phones. They didn't have none of those things. No accesses to information except the book. And you know what they say about niggas in the book. They don't go together. You want to hide something from a black man, just put it in the book, because niggas don't read. You know that. You know that. I ain't got to tell you that. This has never been a fair race. Never. We've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to trust and believe in the news media. We've been conditioned to trust and believe in television. Conditioned to believe in celebrities and actors and athletes. We've been conditioned. This ain't something we did on our own. We've been conditioned to trust politicians. And you know why? Because people don't want to take the responsibility to think for themselves. That's how lazy and ungrateful people have taken the gift of life. They don't even want to use their intelligence. They don't even want to use their thought processing. They don't want to use their ability to rationalize things and compute things and create things and acknowledge things and develop things. They don't want to do that. They want somebody to do it for them. Tell me how to think. Tell me how to feel. Tell me how to be. And then they got the nerve to elect people who come from false backgrounds. You elect people that come with false documentation. You elect people that come with false advertisements. You believe the hype. You fall for the antics. You love the special effects. Hear me now? They control the media. They control the money. They control the essentials of your life. You have to act accordingly just to survive. You own nothing. You control nothing. You do as you're told. You are loyal and obedient to the system. Just say it. You're a slave. Just say, I'm a slave. Say it, it's okay. It's okay. I stopped being a slave in the 7th grade. Now, some of you, it may take a lifetime because you just don't get it. Many will come, but only few will be chosen. This ain't for everybody. Now, the message is for everybody, but everybody just ain't for the message, man. I used to be disappointed in that. I thought people would get it. I remember when I came home from the plantation. When I came home from Attica Correctional Facility and I had all of this privileged information, these new experiences, this new gospel, this new word. And I thought my family would see it and hear it and automatically conform to a better lifestyle, to a higher level of thinking. I thought my moms would feel me. I thought my brother would hear me. But they didn't. And I'm going to keep it a G with you. My mother, my pops, and my brother are not here anymore today. They're no longer with me in the flesh. And do you know one thing? Everybody said I was the bad guy. Everybody looked at me because of my attitude, because of my approach to situations, because of my temperament. And I admit, I was a whole lot rough around the edges. I admit it. I was that wild and crazy guy. I admit it. I was hard-headed. I didn't listen. I admit it. I had to go through trial and tribulation. I admit it. Okay? But throughout my trials and tribulations, throughout my ups and downs, I always knew of thee. I always sought refuge in the Most High. I had my own relationship with the Creator. Yes, my parents introduced me to the Most High, but then I took over. I said, thank you. I got this. Just give me the keys to the car. I'll drive this myself. And I built my own relationship with the Creator. I just had him here and here. I didn't have to go to no building. I didn't have to read no specific book. I didn't have to join no specific club. Because I had the Creator here. Now, just because I had the Creator there don't mean I didn't go through trials and tribulations. Don't mean I didn't make mistakes. Don't mean I didn't fall down and bump my head. Don't mean I didn't walk through some wrong doors. But even when I walked through those wrong doors, there were lessons to be learned that helped build me and made me the man I am today. Married to a queen who showed me and taught me the definition of loyalty and honor. 26, 27 years of marriage. Can you picture that? Can you picture somebody being married for 26 years? Together. And then bringing forth 11 children? And then raising them to young adults? And still being in love and still holding on to your marriage and still claiming that 50% that is promised by the Creator to those who can hold on to their marriage. 50%. Did you know that 50% is given to those who can hold on their marriage? The other 50% is your deeds and actions. I already got 50% good in my account. In the hereafter, I got 50% in the bank already just because I've been holding on to my marriage. Just because we've been leading by examples. Just because we've raised sons and daughters. I already got 50% in the bank, and I need that 50%. I need it. I got a lot of shit to answer for. Oh, I need that 50%. And I need to be getting some more good deeds on my record in my book of deeds. Oh, yeah. They may control the essentials of your life. They may dictate the aspects of your children's future. Oh, yeah. I know you may think that we starting at the same line. It's a race. But we are not starting at the same positions. See, you and I may be starting at the start line. But the opposition is already halfway around the track. He's already had a big head start against you. And now, you know what you got to do? You got to play catch up. But that don't stop there, because once you play catch up, now you got to pass them and get to the finish line. How do we do that? How do we catch up and then pass them by and get to the finish line? How is that possible? Oh, hell no! It ain't fair. It just ain't fair. It never was fair, and it'll never be fair. It'll never be fair. Stop asking for a fair shot. Stop asking for a handout. Stop pleading and begging and waiting and hoping for salvation. You got to go take it. You got to go take it. You know why? Because it's lonely at the top.
Welcome to my world of music.
FMW. We live.
This music open a new dimension of lifestyle. It's the best music in the world. Follow me and let yourself be enchantted with beats and basses from my world. Are you ready?
Are you?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
It's so crazy. It's lonely at the top. It's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely at the top. It's lonely. It's Yo, it's lonely at the top. When all you gotta do is write shit that's hot. But his shit's not. Cause he ain't got the shit you got. Cause your shit pop and his shit flop. See how really you is. See how silly it is. I'm like Billy the Kid. You like Porky the Pig. But your many will come. They can only be one. I'm ahead of them, son. And I'm better than them. I've been repping the game since I stepped in the ring. I've been repping this thing. You didn't mention my name. You can't get it exact when they twisting the facts. You can never get back what they took from me black. It's lonely. It's so lonely. It's lonely. It's lonely up here, man. It's lonely. It's lonely. That's the price you pay. That's the price
you pay when you hot. It's lonely. It's lonely. I'm all by myself, man. It's lonely on top. But that's the price you pay when you hot.
Don't you lose. It's lonely. It's don't lose everything. God, it's lonely.
It's a lonely place. Being on top.
Having different formats, niggas never saw that. All it has is drawback. It's competition last, and everybody's whack. They like them old school artifacts,
They don't argue back.
who got the dopest rap? You ever notice that they try to hold us back, but over here
It's where the gold is at.
you little crumb. You on my sheet just like a cum spot. Goody goody gumdrop. This is where the fun stop. Yo, dude, you need a buzz.
What?
This shit is deep because they didn't know that he was the nigga that he was. Some say he's a sensation. Some say intimidating.
Yeah.
The lyrics they amazing. That nigga's Bellevue patient. It's lonely.
It's so lonely. It's lonely at the top.
It's lonely.
Cause that's the price you pay when you hot. It's lonely. What? It's lonely, man. It's lonely at the top. But that's the price you pay when you hot.
It's lonely. It's lonely.
The Bellevue patient
It's lonely.
is back.
It's lonely.
And that's the price you pay when you hot.
It's lonely.
It's the funk, baby.
That's the price you pay when you hot.
FMW, we live in the studio. You know how I do. This is the Wednesday night grungy special Salute! You know what it is. FMW, Funk Master Wiz, the Bellevue patient is back. Yeah. Woo. Like I said, I'm not gonna be up here all night. Just wanted to kick it to my folk. Kick it to my kinfolk. Believers, I want you to know one thing. This message really was for you. Many will come, but only few will be chosen. But this is to the believers. Since they don't want to play by the rules, since they want to lie and cheat and present false information and false advertisement, then maybe we shouldn't be playing by the rules. I mean, we've been playing by the rules. We've been following the customs. We've been signing on the paperwork. We casting our votes. We've been decent citizens, law-abiding citizens. But maybe we should start pulling out our secret weapon. Maybe we should start playing dirty and grimy. Maybe we should start shifting the rules, changing up the game. Maybe we shouldn't continue starting at the starting line. Maybe we need to push the bar up, forward a little bit, just so we can catch up. Maybe we need to just pull out our secret weapon. And what I mean by that is maybe we need to pull out our spiritual warfare.
think it's time for the secret weapon. I think it's time for the spiritual connection to intervene. This is for the believers. This is for those who are striving for something greater than themselves, who bear witness in the magnificence of the Creator, of the Most High, of the one true, all-knowing, all-seeing Master of the day of judgment. It's time. It's time to pull it out. Let's stop attempting to fight these demons on their own territory. Let's stop that. Let's stop playing Mr. Nice Guy. Let's stop playing Mr. Nice Gal. We are dealing with cheaters and liars. We need to pull out the big guns. We need to pull out spiritual warfare. They don't want you to wake up your spiritual level of consciousness. They don't want you praying. They don't want you bearing witness. They don't want you having faith. They don't want you talking to the unseen. They don't want you acknowledging creation. They don't want you understanding your own black greatness, your own human greatness. It used to be a black thing, and black will always be at the top of priority. But now, it's for all folk who's sleeping. You could get it too. You could get it too. We got to step outside that falsehood. We got to step outside the falsehood that we've been taught. We got to let it go. We got to open up our own portal of higher consciousness. Let's show them. Let's bring these favor down upon us. Ask thee. Build your own relationship with the Most High, with the Creator. This is the way of the believers. Many will come, but only few will be chosen. The life of this world, it won't be a place of comfortability and ease for the believers. Okay, let me make this clear to you now. If you want to embark on this journey with me, then I got to make understanding understood. It ain't gonna be a life here comfortable, a life of ease for the believers. Understand that? No. It ain't gonna be that. You will never, ever be welcomed by the elite. You will never be welcomed. You're not welcomed. You're not a guest. You will never have a seat at the dinner table if you believe in something higher and greater than you. If you bear witness in the Most High's magnificence, there will be no seat at the dinner table for you in this life. So be careful if you want to join me in this. Because these are some of the sacrifices that we got to make. These are some of the realities that we got to accept. We got to know that no matter how much you speak in truth, your message will always be misconstrued. It'll always be twisted. They will find some loopholes in there to hold you accountable. Then they'll stereotype you, name you, and brand you, and put you in a category, and you'll always be deemed a threat. I'm only talking to the believers who want to take this ride, who want to join this war, who want to reach a higher level of awareness, a higher level of spirituality, and a higher level of consciousness, who wants to discover the greatness inside of themselves. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Fear is an illusion. You are great. Your destiny lies within you. Just say no and mean it and project that energy and stay connected to thee. That's the key. Stay connected to thee. Now, like I said, for you believers, don't say I'm a believer. Don't jump out the window and say, oh, I bear witness. Oh, I'm ready to fight for this. Oh, I stand on righteousness. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't jump out the window. Because some of you who say this, you got to understand one thing. You're going to lose some friends. You're going to lose some friends behind this, man. People you thought was your mans. People you grew up with. People you went to school with. People you've known for a very long time. Y'all going to disconnect. This is going to cause separation. Oh, yeah. You even going to be disconnected from some of your loved ones. Some of your family members is going to act a whole new different way when they see you standing on righteousness. When they see you ain't falling for the illusion. When they see you ain't chasing the bag. When they see you ain't bending over. You ain't dropping down on your knees. You ain't signing on the dotted line. When you ain't chasing the material things. When you speaking truth to power. When you learning and researching. When you paying attention. And when you standing on your constitutional rights. Say what you like. Be who the hell you are. Be who the hell you are. And say what the hell you like. Many will come, but only few will be chosen. But if you say you a believer, you better understand these rules. You're going to be disliked. You're going to be talked about. You're going to be plotted on and discriminated against. You come speaking some truth. You're going to be held back. You're going to be barred. You're going to be roadblocked. Oh, yeah. Because it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top, man. And now some people's looking at me with this funny vibe. I could feel you through the cell. I could feel you through the photo. I could feel you through the camera. I could feel you through the lenses. You're looking at me with this look. A look of bewilderedness. You got this look on your, I can see y'all. Y'all got this look on your face like, you're making me want to know, like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? You want the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth? Is that what you want? Or you want to live the lie? You want to live the illusion? You want to live the false advertisement, the false education, the false indoctrination, the lies, the garbage, and the trash? You tell me what you want. You tell me what you want. Here's your chance to tell me what the hell you looking for from me. FMW.
We want the truth. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth.
Okay.
We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth.
All right.
We want the truth. The
Well,
whole
I'ma give it to you
and
then.
nothing but the truth. We
Okay.
want the truth. We want
Here
the
it is.
truth.
It
the
went
whole
something
truth,
like
and
this.
nothing but the truth. Cops to kill Biggie and Pop, believe it or not. Soon as they left the park, and rock they shot. It's official, but unofficial. They blew the whistle. Mr. Lockett is coming to get you.
Hey, I hear this Mr. Lockett on the case now.
You want the truth?
You don't know who he is.
You want the truth?
Man, what if he finds out, man?
handle the truth.
Who killed Mike Psycho, yo, you must be psycho. Conrad did him, he was the last one with him. Put the poison in him, then he paused, then he went and dialed 911 after the crime was done. What about Ricky? How all of a sudden Jennifer Hudson is the voice you're loving? Murdered Eazy-E with the HIV and the AID. Homie, R.I.P. O.J. Simpson escaped conviction. Now listen, he didn't kill Nicole Simpson. His hands was too big, the blood didn't mix, the glove didn't fit. So you gotta acquit. Oh, we want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Hell with Elvis, but so they lied. When they said he died, he was still alive, but he had to hide. What? Said he OD'd from a sedative, that was negative, but the truth is that he never did die. Nope. Elvis never died. That was a lie. With that one. Oh, he lived to be an old man. Remember they got having him fighting? You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Who killed Malcolm and Martin Luther? Who's the culprit? Oh. Who's the shooter? Oh. Was it a rifle or a German Luger? The CIA or J. Edgar Hoover? Well, the government had the part they played in. Oh. But we know it came from inside the nation. If the white man's the devil, where the black man stand? When your own brother's blood is on your hands. Murder MC, hey yo, who's guilty? When Jam Master Jay got blasted away in the studio, yo, see his face cause they shot him from the back, but they say he more hoodie, yo. Yo, we want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What about Aaliyah? Oh. We never gonna see her. She was sacrificed for the Baphomet. Yo, who profited? Took the cash and they pocketed it. Yo, they plotted it. Now Mr. Lockett, yo, I got in it. Scandals told when the truth was told. From Nat King Cole to Anna Nicole. The media say what they got to say. Like the day Donny Hathaway passed away. You can fool them if you want they bimbo. A black man ain't jumping out no hotel window. Yo, what really happened to Dr. Atkins? But we need to know, we gotta get the facts in. Black and famous, my man John Amos, like famous Amos, they ain't left them nameless. Rick and Tina Marie, no wonder. And peace be with you, Miss Donna Summer. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want the truth, that's all. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, we want the truth, okay. We want the truth. I see what you want now. I got it for you. We want the truth, we want the truth, the whole truth, the facts, but the truth. Into your phone, baby. We want the truth, the whole truth, and we are live. Stop it. In the stop it. Calm down. Stop it. Stop it. Calm down. Yeah. The wild and crazy guy is back.
Yeah. They just want the truth. I got a job to do. People, let's get this clear. We don't have no militaries. We don't got no aircraft, no tanks. We don't got no weapons of mass destruction. We don't got no facial recognition technology. We don't write no policies, and we ain't making no damn laws. Hear me now. But we do have the Most High, the Creator, all-knowing, all-seeing, Master of the Day of Judgment. From thee we come, to thee we shall return. We do have the Creator. Now, we can't go up against the enemy in his own territory. We don't want to fight a spiritual war on unsanctified land. Nah, we don't want to do that. But what we got to do is defeat him on sacred and holy land. We're not going to fight you at your own game. We're not coming, rebelling, revolution, guns, and we're not prepared for that. But we are prepared to reach out to the Most High in our own way. We are prepared to reach deep down in ourselves and discover the connection that we got with the unseen, that you've been hiding from us, that you're not letting us know. The universal connection that we hold with the Most High. All we got to do is think, keep peace, practice love and compassion, and talk to the Creator with sincerity, and live and do your part. Live and do your part. Because you got a part to play. If you want thee to interfere, if you want thee to have mercy, if you want thee to defend you and protect you from what's coming, you got to be sincere when you speak to the Most High. Because thee knows what's in your heart already. So don't go to thee thinking you fooling thee. Thee said he's closer to you than your own jugular vein. Can you imagine that? My jugular vein is right there. Thee said he's closer to you than that. All-knowing, all-seeing, man. They don't want to tell you about that. They want you to believe that they're all-knowing and they're all-seeing, but they're not. While they're watching you, thee is watching them. Like I said, we don't got the things they got, the capabilities. And I understand, because spiritualist people don't understand spiritual things. I know you say, why they don't get it though? They know they got nothing to do with the sun rising up in the sky every day. They know that they don't got nothing to do with the seasons and the rotation and gravitational pull, the gravity and the pull of the planet, the animals, the mountains. They don't have anything to do with these things. They can't create a seed and plant it and watch fruit and vegetation grow from it. Man can't do that. The time has come, brothers and sisters, when we got to look beyond the physical distractions and acknowledge the spiritual attractions. This is a spiritual war. Don't be fooled by the players in the game. All you got to do is pay attention to what they're saying. They already gave you common sense and intelligence to dissect the BS. You'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to detect it. Oh, yes, you will. This is a spiritual warfare, and we cannot afford to be deceived by the eyes. We better be guided by our damn minds. Because ignorance is bliss. Don't be lured into the illusions. Don't be lured into the false hopes. Don't be lured into the lies. And don't be lured into the broken promises. I know it's hard to resist because you've been doing it for so long. You've been so comfortable in your position. But ask yourself, what have you gotten in return? For your loyalty, for your dedication, what have you gotten in return? All I got to say is, remember Obama. This is for my black folk. Remember Obama. Remember Obama. Remember Barack Obama. When you was at the height of belief and hope. And when he won, you just knew it's going to be a better day. We on our way up. We winning. Well, let me ask you a question. What did you win? What did you win? What did you get out of 8 years of Barack Obama? Obamacare? That's it. Can name what you got, what black folk got in 8 years. Almost a decade he was in office. What did you get for your vote? We can't defeat no enemy physically. We ain't got no military. We ain't got no strategies. We don't got no armies. But we can defeat them spiritually. Spiritually. By not allowing yourselves to conform into the oppressive way of thinking. Think outside the box. Get out of your own damn way. Stop submitting to what you see with your eyes. Don't believe your eyes. How many could do that? How many could close their eyes and get by? How many can just think with their mind, their consciousness, their intelligence? But a lot of people think with their eyeballs instead of their brains. A lot of people just fall for the broken promises. But that's one thing believers never experience. That's one thing believers never have to worry about from their Lord is broken promises. Thee never breaks a promise. All thee does is say be, and it is. Thee never fails in his promises or in his word, because surely the Most High speaks the truth. Every dog shall have its day. So let's break away from the miseducation. Let's break away from the indoctrination and start learning to build your own relationship with the Creator. You don't need to be in no congregations. Build your own relationship with the Most High. The Creator says, if you come to me one span, I'll come to you in arm's length. Damn. The Most High says, if you come to him in arm's length, then he'll take one step toward you. The Most High says, if you take one step toward him, he'll run toward you. So the question is, which one of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Which one? You can't even count them up. You can't even count how many times the Most High has been there for you. And you'll never be able to know how many times he was there for you when you weren't even expecting him to be there. All praise is due to the Most High, not man, not military, not politics, and not presidents, not people, but the Lord and Master of the day of judgment, the Most High. From thee we come, to thee we shall return. So let's stop building our own relationship with thee. Let's start doing that. Because thee is always listening, like right now. I'm not in this room alone, and you're not in the room alone by yourself either. Thee is listening. The great ones is writing it down. Oh, it's being documented in your book of deeds. You just can't see it because it is unseen. Now, a lot of people don't believe in the unseen. Well, to you be your way and to me be mine. But you can't see air. It's unseen. So how do you know it's there? You can't see it. You know it's there because you're breathing it in. And if it wasn't there, you wouldn't be here. You can't see an idea until you manifest it in the physical. You can't see a thought. You can't see your mind. I'm not talking about your brain. I'm talking about your mind. You can't see it, but you have one. So brothers and sisters, it's time to start thinking outside the box. It's time to start thinking outside the box. We don't need to be in no building. You don't gotta go to no building. You ain't gotta listen to another man's interpretation of the Most High, of God, the Creator. You got your own mind. You don't gotta go sit and read and allow someone else to read scriptures to you and define to you their interpretation of what they're reading. No, you don't need that. You don't even gotta pray in congregation with nobody. You better be careful of that. You better be careful of praying in congregation with others because you might just be praying with a demon. You might be just standing next to a demon. And you wonder why the blessings ain't rubbing off on you. You better stand on your own business. You better build your own relationship with the Creator. You better get your own understanding. Stop being led to the slaughterhouse. Pray by yourself. Beg for guidance. Be open-minded. And watch out for the signs. That's the only way you're going to get it. If you watch out for the signs, pay attention. You know, there's a saying, a wise man could play the part of a fool, but a fool could never play the part of a wise man. You gonna listen.
It's the funk, baby! Woo! This is my queen, the lady of song, Mrs. Lockett. Shahada. This one is titled, You Gon' Listen. Boom!
Your night is cold, your feelings numb, your heart is stone, lost in this world. You gon' regret before it's too late. Can't turn back time, 'cause it's not yours, it belongs to God. Oh, this
You gon' listen.
sometimes don't know the truth. Simple you, but still love you.
Okay.
In the time, don't be afraid in this here life. If you don't open up your eyes and see the light. So
It's the funk, baby. You don't listen to what I have to say. It's the funk, baby.
Life is a gift, don't abuse it, don't misuse it. It's a privilege in how you living. One day, someday, you gon' listen to what I say. It's gon' benefit you in the long run. This ain't you, this talk they made you, played you. Yo, I'm here to save you, change you. Look at what they made you a slave, yo, they raped you. Sold you a dream with them shiny things. Now they wanna hate you, caught up in the mindset, blinded. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave, you'll find it. Many come, only few are chosen. Some are creeping, some are sleeping. Need to wake up. Are you listening? If you not, hope you are. Can't escape it. It's the hatred. Cause your eyes, yo, they fool ya. Forgot faith, living in the matrix. It's the nerve of me, state of emergency. But you don't hear me though.
Yo, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I hope I said something to empower you tonight. Yo, you gon' listen to what I have to say. Shahada! Boom! I gotta get up out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings. You already know.